Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? Just thought I'd say hey. Just thought I'd say hey and check in with everyone. Say hello. See if you guys wanted to chat. I just remembered it's probably the first week of school for a lot of people. I'm doing great, thank you. I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for asking, Sophie. Thank you. No, I haven't eaten. I haven't eaten. I usually don't really eat until like the afternoon. I usually literally I'll have like a coffee and then maybe at like noon I'll have my first meal. I do a lot of smoothies. Hey Pamela, Alina, I saw you're here too. Hey Alina. Catherine, you saw my community message. I'm glad you loved it. I'm glad you loved it. Yeah. I haven't seen Taehyung on Dingo. No, I haven't seen any V content yet. I don't think I've seen any. Maybe I watched one video, but I know he just came out with a video with Suga, and I'll get to that soon. Maybe today. It's a rainy day here today in Toronto. It is almost 11 a.m. It's almost 11 a.m. right now. I think I like this new background for my videos. What do you guys think? I think I like this new background. I'm gonna try this moving forward. Zainab, thank you for the nice comment. When am I making more Sterniola reactions? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully soon. Yeah, I'm gonna post a Stray Kids video soon as well. I reacted to a Ratchalog recently, so I'm gonna post that maybe tomorrow, actually. Any plans for today? Plans for today are I'm editing a video, actually. I'm gonna be editing a video, and I might film a video, and I'm gonna meet up with a friend around 6:30 for probably we'll probably get something to eat. I haven't seen him for a couple years. Yeah. You like the background? Nice. Good to hear. Hey, G. I haven't I don't think I've heard the latest music from Stray Kids. Maybe I checked out a song. Honestly, I can't remember. Maybe I checked out 1 or 2 of their songs. I honestly can't remember. I did watch some Stray Kids content recently, though. Hit that like button for the algorithm, guys. Listen to, Suga Is My Pet Rock. That's my friend Pamela. Yes, hit that like button, please. Thank you. Yeah, I did. So for some of you, I know some of you, a lot of you here follow my K-pop content. Some of you follow different types of content that I post. Um, one of the group, or one of the some of the content that I post is of the Sterniolo triplets, these famous YouTubers. They're triplets, and one of the triplets, Chris, he posted a screenshot of my video on his Instagram story, which was really cool. And then a week later, he shared a clip that someone else posted of me, and he shared that on his Instagram story. So that was really cool. I saw that. I did see that. Oh, where'd you guys go? There you went. My calls go to my computer. Um, yeah, so that was awesome. You follow me on Instagram? You saw my chip reviews? You know what I've been listening to a lot of lately? You're asking me what my favorite genre of music is? Um, I've been listening to a lot of Beatles lately. The Beatles. I've been listening to a lot of the Beatles lately. Paul McCartney specifically. Go listen to the song "Maybe You're Amazing" by Paul McCartney. Incredible. Incredible, incredible song. But aside from that, I would say R&B. Like, R&B is probably my favorite, genre of music. I love R&B, just like a smooth R&B vocalist. I absolutely love. Um, you were the one who got me into K-pop because of your BTS reactions. Thank you for that. Alright, thanks for telling me that, Sophie. Yeah, I started a new I have another YouTube channel that's been around for, like, years, but I never posted on it. It was, like, my business channel. Um, some of maybe some of you know this, maybe some of you don't. Most of you know that, I have my own coaching business. So I do, like, training for people with their communication skills. I do corporate training. I don't do it as much anymore, but my business is called Potato Chip Communications. Did you guys know that? Literally, that's what I named my business 6 years ago, Potato Chip Communications. And, so I have another YouTube channel that I put, like, some communication stuff on, and it was dead for, like, 2 years. I don't really use it. There's, like, maybe 16 subscribers on that channel, but I yesterday, I turned it into a chip review channel. I do chip reviews, like potato chip. In the UK, they call them crisps, but I call them but so I do these chip reviews, and I've done them for years. So I'm gonna start posting all my chip reviews on that channel. So if you could do me a favor, that would be awesome. If you could subscribe to that channel, Max's Chip Reviews. You can go on YouTube, Max's Chip Reviews, if you're into that kind of stuff. Um, all dressed chips are your favorite? Nice. You're from Libya. Cool. Oh, not cool. I just read the rest of your message. There's a rainstorm. There's so much damage in some of the cities. Thankfully, I'm in a safer city. I'm happy to hear that you're safe, and thoughts to everyone out there in Libya. Um, Emmeline, you related to my poem? I'm glad you did. Yes, I tried something different the other day on YouTube, and I got really vulnerable and honest for the first time, I think, ever, on YouTube, and I posted a poem that I wrote. So if you guys are interested, you can check that out. Actually, I was like, uh, it's not the final poem, but anyway, it is what it is. I'm happy I got that out there. That's a good question, G. Is there anyone you really enjoyed watching and wanted to continue watching, but the videos didn't get enough attention? Yeah, that's an interesting one. You know, I do like watching the Sidemen. I do like watching the Sidemen, and I kind of have a good intuition. I think when it comes to when a video is good or not. Like sometimes I'll post a video and be like, "That was okay," and then sometimes I'll post a video and be like, "I think I nailed that one." And with the Sidemen videos, I feel like I really nailed the Sidemen videos, and but they don't get the traction that I thought that they would get. I don't know if the Sidemen audience is really into that, like, analysis type stuff. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, anyway, so I think that's one of them. I can't remember who else, G, but that's a good question. Thanks, Zainab. Christy, that's so great to hear that you learn from my videos. That's awesome. Yeah, I put that chip review on TikTok, Alina. The problem with the review, it's like 3 minutes long, so it's hard to go viral with 3-minute videos, you know? If I were a color, what would I be? That's an interesting question. I don't know. Maybe that's a great question. Like, blue, maybe like a not a dark blue, not a light blue, but just somewhere in between. Thanks for subscribing to my other channel, Eve. Thank you. Do I have any Sterniolo merch? No. That would be cool to, yeah, maybe I will get some. Maybe I will. Not right now, Alina. Not right now. But maybe I'll hop on later on Patreon and watch it with the community. That's some food for thought. Um, love from Portugal. Sending my love back to Portugal. I've never been, and I'd love to go. There was a moment where I was considering living in Lisbon for a couple months. So shout out to you. That's so cool. That video made you love Changbin more. That's so cool. Akifa, you really want to see me on the Sterniola podcast? I think that would be fun, huh? I think we'd have a good time, me and the boys, right? I think we'd have a really good time. Yeah, Maria, that's a good point. Maybe the Sidemen videos just haven't reached their audience yet. No, eye contact does not necessarily mean good communication. No. And it's different, right? Like culturally, it's different. Eye contact, I know in a lot of cultures, and especially when there's an age hierarchy, it can be seen as a bit disrespectful and a bit intense. So I understand it's different in different cultures, but generally in like the Western cultures, um, I think it can help show your interest towards someone. It can help with your connection with someone. But I wouldn't say it's as simple as just because you make eye contact, you're a good communicator. It means good communication. No, not necessarily. Some people, just the way they think, they can't make eye contact with other people, and that's totally fine. So you can make an effort to make a little bit more eye contact from time to time, but really it's about just being authentically yourself. But I think for a lot of people, when you look at them while they're listening, I think that can show them a lot of support, right? So much love from the Philippines. Much love back. Thanks, Alina. Light blue or orange. I mean, Molly, you can ask me for advice. Sure. I don't know if I'll be able to answer it, but you can ask me for advice. Favorite soda? Um, um, Coca-Cola. I love Coca-Cola. I'm a sucker for Coke. Coca-Cola, that is. um, yeah, I love it. I think some of my simple pleasures in life are a cheeseburger, fries, and a Coca-Cola. I'm a happy man with a cheeseburger, fries, and Coca-Cola. Um, was there a video you feel like was a catalyst for your channel? Which one of jumped and brought you a lot of viewership? It's a good question. You know what? I always say it was the Harry Styles video. That's actually now I took down from my YouTube channel because I was scared that it was going to get blocked. Or sorry, I was scared that I was going to get a copyright strike. But really, the first video that got any sort of attention was a Meghan Markle video. I did a video on Meghan Markle's public speaking skills. And we know how people are, right? People get super political. And there was a lot of, you know, crazy comments under that video. People who absolutely love Meghan or absolutely hated Meghan. And there was no in between. And me, I didn't know anything about her. I was just giving an objective analysis about her public speaking skills. And I thought they were really good. That was my opinion. So that got a lot of views, but I don't think that was like a big catalyst for um, the like the base that I have now. I think the catalyst for my audience was the Harry Styles video. I think that was it. Um, if you can meet one artist celebrity that has already gone, who would it be? I don't, it's fun. Namarique, you asked me that question. I work as a teacher. Can you give me advice for communicating with kids? I don't know if I can honestly say that's my specialty, communicating with kids. I think that might be a whole different beast. So I don't know. Just being honest with you, I train adults and university students and working professionals. So to be honest, I don't know if I'm the best person to ask that question. I really don't. I would say, speak as clearly as possible and in as simple language as possible. And, you know, but I don't know if I'm an expert in that domain, if I'm being honest. If you could meet one artist celebrity that is already gone, who would it be? Um, artist celebrity that is already gone. Mm, you know, I don't he's not did Muhammad Ali pass away? I don't think he had, right? Muhammad Ali's still alive, correct? Is he? I would have liked to meet Muhammad Ali in his prime, like when he was the champion, boxing champion of the world. I think that would have been really cool to meet him, because he had a really special charisma about him. Um, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know. No one really stands out. It would be cool to have met Princess Diana, I think. Um, Frank Sinatra would be cool. Yeah. I mean, but no one really stands out. I don't think. Um, maybe something will come to me. I'll let you know. No, it was a celebrity that is no longer here, Catherine. That was the question. More F1 content. Yeah, see, that's actually someone was asking me, are there celebrities that I'd like to do more of, but has the audience not really picked up on? Like, did I not get a lot of viewers? And did I want to continue with a certain celebrity, but did they not get enough views? I think F1 is a good example of that. I really enjoy doing the F1 content, but the viewership isn't. I'm not getting the same traction with F1, but I'm still probably going to do F1 because I think the personalities are really interesting in that sport. So yeah, my first K-pop reaction was to BTS. Was to BTS. That was my first one. Hey, from Malaysia, what's up? Oh, he died in 2016, Muhammad Ali. Wow. Wow. Okay, so he died a while ago. I have been to England. I have been to England. Oh, gotcha, Catherine. I got you, Catherine. I have been to England. I have a good friend. So I actually, when I was 20 years old, my ex-girlfriend and I lived in the western part of Canada in a province called British Columbia. We lived there for 4 months, summer between university, between years in university, and I met some amazing people from England who lived in an area called Essex, just outside of London. And we stayed in touch for all these years, and we're still friends. I was actually just messaging him today through Instagram, and I actually saw him for the first time in like 15 years this past about a year ago, about a year ago now, and that was my first real time in England. That was my first real time in England. I was in England when I was like 5, but I didn't really remember it. What does my family think of my channel? Um, you're from Essex? Nice. Um, they they think it's cool. My family thinks it's cool. They're super proud of me, and yeah, they think it's awesome. I think my brother thinks I react to too much K-pop. He thinks I react to too much K-pop, but I think overall, yeah, they're really proud. My mom's like super proud. She's always like, she posts my accomplishments on her Facebook page, and she watches every video, and yeah, no, they're proud. They think it's cool. You loved when I reacted to the Jonas Brothers. Unfortunately, their fan base isn't as strong as it was. Right. I know. I know. I thought that video might do a little better, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. Thank you, Han. Wow, is that Han from Stray Kids in my chat? Let's go. What's up, my man? What up, Itai? Itai's in the house. Itai is one of my good friends from childhood. What's up, Itai? I've known Itai. How long have we known each other for? We've known each other for what? 30, almost 30 years, no? What's up, bro? Itai's been a good 5th grade. Okay, so how old are we in 5th grade? 10? Shit. So like 25 years. Over 25 years. Crazy. Crazy. Itai's been a big support. Itai, I saw Itai about what was it, a month ago at Adam's place, and he gave me some sincere words about my channel. He's just like, you know, not a lot of people will sincerely say like, "Hey, good job. You're doing great. Like, it's awesome what you're doing." And that's fine, but Itai said that to me, so I appreciated that, man. I really appreciated that. That was cool. Um, I don't think my brother would ever be a guest on my videos, Alina. I don't think I don't think he would. I don't think he would. But I might bring my mom on one day. I might bring my mom on one day. And I'm actually thinking about bringing a friend on. Her name's her name her name her name's Hillary, but she's a comedian. So I was thinking it could be fun just to have her on the channel, like reacting to funny moments of a celebrity with me, whether it's like BTS or Sturniolo triplets. Like I think it would be fun. Um, what is the chance of me reacting to a Juan Tees episode? I don't know, 51% chance. Hey, from Paraguay. What's up, Meili? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. That's so cool, Namarique. Thanks for telling me that. Yeah, cool. Well, guys, just wanted to pop on and say hi. And always great chatting with you. I'll hang around for a few more minutes if you guys have any other questions. Or this is my favorite mug. I got this mug in Israel. I have family there. That's my favorite mug. I absolutely love it. Hi, I like to give you like my Stray Kids reactions? Nice. Who's the most charismatic person I've reacted to? Whoo, that's a tough one. A lot of charismatic people I've reacted to. Um, See, like, I was thinking Harry Styles, but I don't Harry Styles is charismatic, but I wouldn't put him number 1. I think Harry Styles is more charming than charismatic. You know what I mean? He's more charming than charismatic. Like, he can charm the pants off of anyone, but I don't know if he's charismatic too, but I don't know if that's necessarily how I would describe him. Um, but he is charismatic. I don't know. There's a ton of charismatic people in K-pop. Um, you guys know, if you follow K-pop, V Taehyung from BTS. I think he's extremely charismatic. He's very, very charismatic. You know, because he's authentic. How do you become? And then I don't know. Louis Tomlinson has a lot of charisma too. He's got a lot of charisma too. I can't even remember all the celebrities that I've reacted to. I've reacted to a lot. Tom Holland's quite charismatic, for sure. Oh, Jackson Wang's very charismatic. Oh, Jackson Wang, yeah, he's up there. Good call, Nira. Yeah, Jackson Wang and Eric Nam, incredibly charismatic guys. Minho too. Yeah, from Shiny. Yeah, Eric Nam. Yeah, Jackson's totally charismatic. Palpable energy. That's a good call. That's a good call. Um, how do I become a communication coach? It's kind of a title that I invented myself, really. I mean, there's communication coaches out there, but for me, it really came down to my experience in my jobs, which were giving presentations on a daily basis for years and years and years. And, you know, over time, through trial and error, and putting in a lot of reps and putting in a lot of days and putting in a lot of hours, um, getting to a point where I feel like I could start teaching people. And, once people started trusting me and paying me, um, as a professional, then I felt comfortable enough to call myself a communication coach, because people would hire me for their businesses, or they'd hire me one on one to help them with their presentations or their interviews, or a company would hire me to train their salespeople on how to give a presentation. So once I started getting paid for it, I started calling myself a communication coach. But how did I become that way? I just put in a lot of hours and time, um, doing presentations, communicating with people from all different walks of life in my professional job, and then spending a lot of time thinking, studying, and developing my own sort of communication philosophies and what I think works in terms of like connecting with people and engaging with people. And then people thankfully like my philosophies, and they hired me to help them and teach them. So that's how I became a communication coach. I hope that answers your question. Thank you, Rhea. I'm glad you enjoyed my poem. Well, I've got two reactions that I'm going to be posting this week on YouTube. It's a Stray Kids reaction, and then there's a reaction to a group called The Boys. Those are the two reactions I'm going to post this week. And then I'm not sure where I'm going to go from here. I don't know. I might surprise you with some new stuff. But someone asked if I'm going to react to a Sterniolo podcast. I might. It's a long one, so it would be too long of a reaction because I do the analysis. So maybe I'll react to parts of a podcast. Do I ever think I can name my bias from the groups that I've reacted to? Sure. I mean, which groups do you want to know? I would say, I mean, from BTS, it's probably Yoongi. Um, from Stray Kids, it's probably Han or Changbin. From and I don't know if I have a real bias in the other groups. You know, I like a lot of the members in ATs and TXT and who else? 17. But I don't know if I have a bias necessarily. Like, who would be my bias in 17? Um, I don't know. Who would be my bias in 17? Seonghwa, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. It's tough to say. I would say Young probably in ATs. There's another bias. Rina Sawaryama. I've never heard of her. You know, it'd be fun for me actually to get into some like Filipino celebrities or some, you know, just celebrities from different countries, maybe some like Brazilian celebrities or, you know. I've done Daniel Ricciardo a bunch of times. Not a bunch of times, maybe 3 times. I think I nailed my analysis with Ricardo. I think so. I think I did a good job with my Ricardo analysis. Um, but yeah, he's great. Great personality. Great personality. All right. Anything else? Akshay, what's up, baby? My boy Akshay's here. What's up, man? Miss you too. We got to hang soon. This is great. I've had a couple of my buddies show up to this chat. This is awesome. Akshay and I met, I want to say what, 4 years ago? About 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago now. We worked at the same co-working space together. We both rented desks at the same co-working office space. And we met, we became good friends. Great guy. Akshay's I would say he's a tech guru, very versatile. He's a, you know, entrepreneur, teacher, real smart guy, great communicator. Great guy. What's up, Akshay? Um, have I ever reacted to any siblings on YouTube? Yeah, 4 years ago at least. I don't know if I've reacted to any siblings. That's a good question. I guess the Sterniolo triplets. Anyway, Akshay, what's happening, man? I'm going burgers. Pizza or burgers? It's a good question. I'm going burgers. Might be the unpopular opinion, but that's what I'm going with. Burgers. Pizza's great. Pizza's great. You can't go wrong with pizza, but my stomach deals with burgers better. And like I said earlier, for me, there's nothing better than like a cheeseburger. Nothing right now, Rhea. Rhea's asking me any more cast analysis videos. Nothing that really stands out right now. I mean, if I start seeing a lot of comments for a cast that people want to see, then maybe I'll do it. Potato or nacho chips? I'm probably going potato chip. Itai asked that. I'm probably going potato chips. You know my favorite chips. Oh, by the way, if you're just logging in, I started a new channel. Well, I've had this channel for a while, but I'm rebranding a second channel. It's called Max's Chip Reviews. Please go subscribe. Yes, I'm chip obsessed. I love potato chips and non-potato chips, corn chips too. So I do reviews and I like them. I think you'll like them too. Max's Chip Reviews. Go check out my video that I just posted if you're interested. Please subscribe. Curry or pasta? I'll probably go pasta. I don't eat it. I like curry, but it's not often that I have curry. But I would say, I mean, pasta's probably one of my favorite foods. Kruti wants to know what the best place you visited in the last couple years. That's a great question. Probably there is this beach that I visited in Sardinia. So Sardinia is like a pretty big island off the coast of mainland Italy. It's Italy. It is a part of Italy. It's an Italian island, but it's off the just to the west of the mainland, and the beaches there are absolutely beautiful. Some of the nicest beaches I've ever seen in my life. So I would say I can't remember the name of the specific beach. There's so many, but the one this one that I went to really stands out. It was absolutely like picturesque, gorgeous. But I would say the island of Sardinia in general is probably one of my favorite places that I visited recently. It's just stunning. Stunning. You can drive around the whole island in like 6 hours. You go from north to south in 3 hours, but stop off, rent a car, stop off, and there's so many beautiful beaches. It's heaven. Good night. Good night, Molly. Akshay, you guys should go. You guys should go one day. If you haven't been to Italy, Italy's amazing. I absolutely loved Italy. I didn't really get a chance to go to some other like I would have liked to go to Venice and Como, and I didn't go to the Amalfi Coast. So I'm definitely gonna have to go back. But just so much history in Europe, you know? Like everything here is new in Canada. Like you don't have that same richness in history and culture as you do when you go to Europe. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Strawberry, banana, or chocolate milkshake. I'll probably go vanilla, to be honest with you. That's a hard question to answer, Spring Breeze. Is it okay if we showed our weaknesses to someone we just met? I'm the type of person who doesn't mind if someone knows my weaknesses, or does it actually make people feel uncomfortable? It can make people feel uncomfortable, for sure. Um, right, because people might feel like they need to comfort you or that you're asking for comfort in some way. It really depends on how it's delivered and what the context is. If you just meet someone and say, you know, I just want to let you know, like, I'm really insecure about this or that. Yeah, I think that could make people feel uncomfortable. And I mean, you have to ask yourself why you're doing it. I think that that's what it comes down to. Why do you feel like you want to share your weaknesses with others? Why do you want to do that? It's a tough question to answer. Obviously, I mean, I talk about the importance of being vulnerable, of course, and how vulnerability can be a tool to connect. But um, you know, sometimes vulnerability can be received as you wanting pity, like you wanting comfort and you needing that sort of validation. You know what I mean? So I think it's important to ask yourself, where is that coming from? Like, where is this coming from? Why do I feel the need to share my weaknesses with others? I don't know. It's hard to answer that. I hope that makes sense. I'm gonna have to think about that more. Yeah, I think it's good to be real and honest with people. Yeah, I think it for sure. You should be real with people. You should be honest with people for sure. Yeah. There's no one right answer. Um, you know, tone plays a big part of it. Context plays a big part of it. It's hard for me to answer that question without knowing context or tone or anything like that. My day's going great, Ari. Thank you for asking. If you could only eat one ice cream flavor, what would it be? I love cookies and cream. Cookies and cream or maybe mint chocolate chip. Alina's Alina's saying it depends also on who you are speaking to. If it's something you do with someone you just met or if there's already a rapport between the two of you. Yeah, I would agree with that too. So, I mean, this person was asking in the context of just meeting someone, right? But I agree. I agree. There's a lot that goes into it, right? There's a lot that it depends on. Do I have any exciting plans? No, I think I'm just going to edit a video today and maybe film a video too. We'll see how I feel. We'll see if I have time. And then I'm meeting a friend at like 6:30. Probably hang out with him for an hour or two. And that's really it. That's really it. Maybe hit the gym. I don't think I'm going to hit the gym today, but there's a chance I'll hit the gym. As you can see, I'm not very like organized with my day. I kind of just have a general plan and try to be free flowing. But I got some stuff I want to do and get done. Where am I going to travel next? I'm thinking about going back down to Mexico, to be honest. I don't really love the winters here in Canada, so I'm thinking about going down to Mexico again, Tulum. I lived in Tulum for a while, and I think I might be going back down there in January. So that's probably where I'll go next. How long does it take me to edit videos? Well, I have someone that helps me edit some of my videos, some of my YouTube videos, but the ones that I edit myself, it can take me like almost a full day. Yeah. Depends on how long the video is, but 6 hours maybe. It's a process. It's a process. As you think, I'm taking a video that's an hour long and I'm trying to cut it down to 15, 20 minutes for YouTube. So I have to go through the whole video a few times. So yeah, maybe a good 6 hours, 7 hours takes a while. It's a day's work. There you go. That's me. All right, we'll end it with that question, which is left field question. Do you have any good communication? Do you have any good communication tips for interviewing? I do. I do. Um, so you need to think about the interviewer. They essentially want to walk away from that interview, from that 20 or 30-minute interaction thinking, I trust that person to do a really good job. I like that person and I trust that that person's going to kill it in this job. That's essentially what you want them to walk away thinking. So how are you going to get them to think that? And I think the biggest tip I can give is understand, do research on the company and the role before you go into the interview. Like read over the job description, look over the different points in the job description. What does this job require? And pick maybe 3 or 4 points that you feel really confident and excited in doing. Like I could really fucking kill it. I can really kill this task. I know I can really do a good job at this. Um, I'm really excited to do this. If I get the job, I'm really excited to do this. This is what I really like about the company. I really like the mission. I really like that they do this. I really like this specific product or service that they sell. Really get familiar with what you like and what you're excited about doing and communicate that in the interview. That's what you want to communicate that in the interview, and how your past experiences and your skills relate to the job at hand, to the job responsibilities at hand, because they can feel your energy. And that's what they want. Someone who's excited to work for them, someone who's excited to do the job, and someone who's confident they can do it. So familiarize yourself with the company and the job itself, and make sure to find things that you can get excited and confident about. Does that help? I think that's number one. Did I find that my manner of speaking has changed in a way that is conducive to easier editing? No, I don't think so. Sometimes in my uncut versions, I'll go over things twice if I feel like I didn't get it the way I wanted to get it at first. So if I make a point, I might redo that point again. You might have even seen that, Alina, in some of my uncut videos. I'll say something twice or 3 times, uh, because I know that I can cut it and put the best version on YouTube. But I wouldn't say in general that my speaking has changed. I don't think. Maybe, I try to be more objective sometimes, right? Sometimes I'll try to be a little bit more conscious of the audience. Um, and I'll try to keep it a little bit more objective as opposed to putting like my personal bias into it and being like, I don't like this or I like this. I try to keep it a little bit more objective sometimes. What's up, Laura? But anyway, but yeah, when I used to teach at college, I used to teach at a college. Um, I taught a course on career skills. I guess it was called. It was called, yeah, career studies. And one of the lectures was specifically on interview skills. So I like that question. You love my point. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate all the support and the love that I got from the poem that I put out. That's the most nervous I've been by a mile when putting a video out. That was, clearly the most vulnerable I've ever been on camera. So I appreciate the support, and it's really cool to see that it resonated with some people. Do I miss teaching? No. No, because I feel like I'm sort of doing it now, in a way. And I don't miss the marking. I don't miss the grading. I don't miss, the students who were uninterested. I can talk about what I want now. So no, I wouldn't say I miss it. Mm. All right, guys. I'm going to end it there. Very nice to see you. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here. Love you guys. Thank you so much for just being interested in my stuff, being interested in me. Thank you. That's, I'm just grateful for all of it. So I'll talk to you guys very soon. And, feel free to leave a comment on any of my videos, reach out anytime. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.